Man, yeah, I was on my way over here listening to that new Drake Lil Durk song. What do you think about it? Did you hear it?
Oh yeah, yeah. Lil Durk probably to me is like one of my favorite. He's in my top five, I'd say
Hmm.
right now. So
Yeah, my last few months have been like catching up on all the new music I haven't really gotten into yet. So it was that, some Pop Smoke, and all that.
anything with Drake is already gonna be fire, and then
Yes,
the Lil Durk,
yes.
just the win.
Yeah, the man knows his audience. So yeah, we talked to everybody. Was talking this morning about everything football. I'm trying to talk about everything not related to football right now. So,
But,
how's life been for you lately? I know second year pro. I mean, there's a lot of stuff adjusting personally that you got to do. At this point, how's it feeling?
honestly, everything's been such a blessing for me, really. This off season was the most time, in me personally, I've ever had off. Like so, even high school, college, anything. So, I got to be home, spend a lot of time with my family. Um, my dad, he lives in Arizona, so I was out there for part of it, and then I went back home to New Orleans, and my sister just had a baby boy, so I'm a nephew to two now, so it's amazing.
Yeah. How's Uncle Life feeling?
It's cool, it's funny. I'm glad it's two boys, so I get to show them, what's up. But it's really cool just seeing my sister, how she raises them, and then my mom, she's very involved as well. So
Hmm. I
it's
like
really
that.
cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I've been actually like scrolling some of your Instagram, just just seeing style and how you're expressing it. I'm noticing well, I'm looking at this one right now, the jeans with the off whites. Tell me a little bit about style for you. Like how do you express yourself that way?
I feel like with me as a person, I'm not too talkative. But like what I'm saying, once I get to know you, I kind of open up more. But what I'm saying, I feel like it's a good way to express yourself without saying any words. I feel like however I'm feeling, that's kind of how I'm addressed. So it was my birthday in that picture, so I kind of had to put some drip on.
I like it. Is that your car?
Yes, yes.
That's bad.
Yeah,
I actually just bought myself today the Pharrell Adidas Human Inspirations. They're like the blue ones with the.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Them,
I've
them
been.
hard, them hard.
Yes, I
They
was
Adidas, they Adidas. So you feel me? But,
naturally. I get that.
but they,
I
they still
thankfully
hard
don't
though.
have that issue. I've been looking at the Air Max Automax shoes. It's like,
Okay.
why not? The self lace them, try them out.
Yeah, yeah,
Been buying a whole bunch of Jordans though, so it's getting used to it and everything. But
yeah. Gotta have your drip right.
you gotta have it right. You gotta have it right. Who's got speaking of drip? Who's got the best on the team?
I mean, I gotta go with myself, But second, mm, let's see, that's tough. Last year, I gotta see how everybody coming this year. We
Hmm.
lost a lot of drippers last year.
Hmm.
But this year, I mean, Justin, he's from Louisiana, so I give him second. Tajay, Tajay be putting it on.
Hmm.
We getting Kirk there. We're getting Kirk there. Thielen does his thing.
Yeah.
We get Kirk game day fits are his suits and stuff are real nice.
Yes. Kirk's got
So we
good
just
suits. Yeah, I was just saying like the all jean, the denim top, denim bottoms. It takes a lot to rock that properly. Any tips to pull that one off? Because you can mess that up easily.
oh yeah, easily. It's just about coordinating it right. Really, you just gotta put it on and be confident. You feel me? Like if you whatever you put on, you want to be confident about, and
Yeah,
it'll speak for itself.
I like it. How has your style evolved over the past few years? Yeah, you just going back to, high school, college days to now. What's been obviously there's the monetary part of it, but like as far as the expression goes, how has that
Yeah.
evolved?
I mean, you start to figure yourself out. Like, I've always been into fashion, like as a young, what I'm saying, my sister was very into fashion. So, I mean, like, I don't know, different, like me personally, like, I like a lot of rappers, like a lot of their swag. So, like, growing up, like, I like how ASAP Rocky and them dress, like, let's see. Yeah, I mean, just different people. And then, like, a lot of my friends, what I'm saying, like, they be dressing too. So, really just kind of taking different things from other people, but putting it to applying it to yourself as well.
Oh yeah.
I'm a bigger guy, so like I can kind of pull off certain things, and I can't pull off certain things. So.
Yes. Yes. Know the feeling. Not quite as big as you are, but I get the feeling. Like I can't buy pants off the rack. Like the only jeans that fit me are like the Levi's 541s. Like I have to
Really?
get those specifically, or they're just not fitting. They're just jeans.
Try some Kasubis.
Kasubis?
Yeah,
Spell that one for me.
they're not too high in price. They're like you can get a good pair for like maybe like 140.
That ain't bad.
Yeah, 160.
Okay.
That's all I'll be wearing right now.
Okay. Spell that for me. I will look this up.
KSUBI.
Okay, cool. I'll definitely check it out. Yeah, so I laugh because like we talk about, like my dad was he played at Ole Miss. We all went to Ole Miss, but just seeing how guys kind of grow up and mature in their own ways. What would you say has been? I think everybody doesn't necessarily want to be in their father's shadow necessarily, but how have you kind of separated yourself from that legacy, kind of creating your own?
Well, yeah, definitely. Me growing up, my dad, he was like, looking back now, I'm like, yeah, like he knew what he was doing for sure. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, obviously, you know what I'm saying, he was hard on me, but at the end of the day, he let me be a kid. You know what I'm saying? He let me grow up like a normal kid. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like, that's what it's all about. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, a lot of parents, they try to, I wouldn't say like minimize their kids from, having fun and doing regular kid things, but at the end of the day, that's what kids need to do. So I feel like he did a good job with that. And then, now with me being in the NFL and him playing in the NFL, I definitely some big shoes, but I've always had that kind of on my back. So it's just motivation, really.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, because like my pops played, I think he was at the time it was called split end, so probably a similar position which you play. But,
yeah, definitely.
He was just like all through high school. He's like, hey man, if you want to play football, I can get you ready to play football. But I was no pressure. I was like, Dad, I'm 5'10". Like I'm not really gonna worry about it too much. Like I got other things that I'm doing, and I'm pretty good.
You went to Ole Miss?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I sure did. So
it's Roll Tide.
Yeah, listen, I'm not gonna hate on it. Can't hate on it at all. We got them couple years on you, those couple seasons, and I think we'll be happy with that. I think I remember it was the 1 year after that where we just got. I think it was like after Hugh had left, and I was just like,
oh no, we beat y'all like 60-3 1 year.
That one, yeah. I was like, yo, this is gonna get ugly. Like at kickoff.
That was my sophomore year.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my freshman year we played y'all. It was a close game.
Yeah.
It was a close game.
Yeah.
That's when Eddie cribbed the punt return.
Man, what do you remember about that? Because I just remember knowing like this is gonna be ugly. Like this is not gonna go well for us.
Which game?
The one that the 63 to
60-3.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, that was my sophomore year. We had a series. I mean, all my years we had a great team, but we was at home, and then Ole Miss had been like a big target on Bama's head for like the past, like the year before was a close game. Then we lost. Like, I don't know. I wasn't there before, but I know like they had lost a couple, like twice maybe back to back, and so it was definitely like a game that we had to make our point.
Yep. Like for a lot of us who had been around and seen the program for a while, we're like, we ain't had no business really winning them games. One or two of them. Like one of them definitely, yeah. The other one, maybe not so much. And then beyond that, we're like, listen, we'll just take those and just be happy with that for now, because it's gonna be what it is for
y'all beat Bama. That's y'all Super Bowl.
That's basically because we know if it's not gonna be too much behind that. Like you do that, you get LSU, you get State, and see what happens. But no, I do remember that. Yeah, that's fun. I'm actually going to look through here one more time to see what else it is that I want to talk about with you, because, I feel like you get to know a lot about a person by what they choose to show on social media. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I'm looking at, camp photos, just outside chilling, which is really cool to me. What is it that you try to convey in or if you think about that at all, what is it that you kind of give off in your the window
Social
to your
media?
life here?
On social media?
Yeah.
I just kind of I don't like to put too much out there just because like, what I'm saying, me as a person, I'm an in-person type of guy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a lot of people, what I'm saying, try to put social media, like try to perceive themselves like on social media, that's who they are, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, it's like if you know me, like you know how I am, you know what I'm saying? And eventually if you know what I'm saying, you see my Instagram and eventually if you meet me, you'll be like, okay, it makes sense, you know
Yep.
what I'm saying? So
That's
I'm
kind
not
of
a
what
yeah, I'm not a do it for the gram type of guy, you know.
I'm not either. Like I put it in my bio. I'm like, it's just a highlight reel. There's nothing really special going on here.
Yeah,
Like, it's what it is. I have fun
yeah,
with it, but
yeah, it is what it is.
I like it. So, what about Minneapolis and the Twin Cities as a whole has like stood out to you in your time here so far?
I love it, honestly. I mean, I'm from New Orleans, so and then I lived in Arizona as well, so like it's just totally different for me. You know what I'm saying? I've never lived in the cold. Like for what I'm saying, styling purposes, it's unlimited drip. You feel me? Like at the cold, but the only thing is that it is very cold.
Yes.
Just kind of getting used to that. But Minnesota, it's in the summers are just like crazy. Like I've never seen anything like it. Like I mean, the closest thing probably is Cali, and honestly, like this, like with the lakes and everything, and all the different things. It's super cool. Like nothing I've ever experienced before.
Yeah, you talk about the cold. So I went through this winter here, but I lived in Duluth a few years back, which I would tell you is always like 20 degrees colder, like at any given time.
Really?
Yes. I was there for like a year and a half.
CJ, sometimes is that cold
Yep.
there?
Yes.
It's 20 degrees below.
It can get that far, yeah. But I say any temperature it is in the Twin Cities, it's 20 degrees
Yeah.
colder up there, pretty much,
Wow.
like on average. Which is, But I mean, on the other hand, it gives you a chance to, add some sweaters to your style. Find some good threads to be putting on.
Yeah,
You.
layers.
So, ain't nothing wrong. Then a good jacket. I mean, it's a lot that you can do with a big
Right.
thick jacket, which I like.
Yeah, I had to. That was the first like for me. Honestly, my best purchases from Minnesota, I'd say it was my snow tires,
Mm-hmm.
and probably was my like a Canada Goose.
Yep.
The
Yep.
two great purchases.
Did you go to the spot in the mall?
Yeah, I got it from Nordstrom.
Yeah, so Canada Goose, I think, set up a shop at Mall of America, and they have like a
Yeah,
freezer room where they're like, "We'll take
yeah,
you in here."
they got some
Good
stuff. Yeah.
Lord, like it blew me away. Like I went in there and they're like, "We're gonna set this thing to like 15 below. We'll put you in our jacket and see how you feel." I was like,
Mhm.
"I'm wearing a T-shirt, man. How is, that's crazy."
Yeah.
So I've been to New Orleans once for a convention, and
You didn't go much when you was at Ole Miss?
I didn't. No, I was very by the books kind of guy for most of
Okay.
my time in school.
Okay.
So I kind of broke that out of that when I got into graduate school. So yeah. So when I flew down there, my buddy was just like, "All right, so if you go down there and you feel like you want a hand grenade, like you take your time with that. Please don't rush with this."
Oh yeah.
That ended up being a whole nother thing. But the culture down there, I think, is very unique. It's like one of a kind. Like you really don't
No,
find anything
definitely.
else like that. How do you bring some of that flavor up here?
It's just different. Like honestly, if you go to New Orleans, like you never really know what to expect until you actually get there, and you're like, hold up, like this is really for me. Like what I'm saying, growing up there, I don't really do a lot of the touristy things, like and even like Bourbon Street, like we don't, what I'm saying, it's more of a touristy thing, but what I'm saying, obviously, like I've seen it, and what I'm saying, you see the things that go down, and it's real, you feel me? And but also it brings so much flavor to the city. Like everybody has their own personality. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, when the Saints is winning, they're happy. Mardi Gras, they're happy. So it's cool. And me, I like fishing and what I'm saying, do outdoor stuff. So I feel like it's probably the best fishing in the U.S. for sure. I'd say in the Gulf.
Well, then that fits in right easily up here, fitting in, doing all
Yeah.
the fishing and everything. So I'm not that big an outdoorsman, but Yeah, man. One of my good friends is a New Orleans guy, and he's always like suited up all the time. Like
Oh
he's,
yeah,
he's
oh
just
yeah, repping hard always.
yes. It is something. It's something to behold, really. When you think about the way you're maturing, what do you think you might kind of run into in the next year here?
What do you mean by that?
Like, I mean, it's hard to predict. There's something that you'll end up, taking a step forward in your life, be it in your game or not. Any idea what that might be?
I mean, honestly, I don't really know. For me personally, I just try to take one day at a time, really.
It's a good way to be. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. I don't know. I found I'm really careful about it too. I try to focus a lot on like ways I'm gonna mature and be better as a
Yeah,
person.
yeah. I mean, like I have goals and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Set for myself, like. But in terms of, you know what I'm saying, like what, like my maturity level, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, that just happens.
Yep.
It's things you go through. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? There's nothing that you really plan.
That's true. That's true. I just know me. I like pinpoint something like that is something I'm going to work on. Let me try to
Yeah.
change that a little bit. But no, that's cool. What do you want people to kind of understand about you as we go into the second year of you as a professional football player?
Um, on the football field, I feel like just bringing I feel like a lot of speed to the position. I feel like we have a great group. Rudy does a great job of leading us, and Conk's got a lot of talent as well. So I'm excited for everybody just to kind of show what we've been doing, the work that we've been putting in. And it takes time, but I feel like today was a good step as our first practice, and it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Okay. What's the one thing that you want to upgrade in Kirk's style?
Uh, well, we getting this on the field drip, right? We getting this on the field drip. I mean, he has his own swag, Like honestly, everybody has their own little thing,
Hmm.
So I'm a study Kirk a little bit more and see. But he's doing a good job so far. We got to get rid of that. He got that van,
You still
That,
got
that
that van.
yeah, that's him. But I mean,
That's fair.
yeah, you know.
That's totally fair. I mean, if it's not broke, don't fix it. I guess
You feel me?
if it still runs, hang on to it. Well, hey, Irv, I really appreciate your time, man. Thank you so much. Anything else been on your mind lately?
Mm, Not really. I mean, just football,
Football is, yeah, I feel that.
football, family, God.
Yeah. Actually, I've been seeing a lot of Kyle around with everything that's happened up here. Have you, like, what have you been, I guess, been exposed to any of this that's happened up here? After George Floyd and everything.
I had went to I did what was it? It was for just talking about voting and the importance of voting.
Hmm.
With the 10K Foundation. I went to a little thing with them and just talked and kind of told them how I feel about voting and the importance of it.
Got you. Yeah, I requested an absentee ballot today, so we'll we'll see where that goes. But yeah, thank
Yeah.
you again, Irv. I'm not gonna hold you. Appreciate your time.
Thank you, man.
Hey, my pleasure. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah, y'all have a good one.
You do the same.